Coach, your take on today's game?
Thank you very much. Yeah, it was a very nice game. As you can see, both teams played very well. We considered too early, so we couldn't do what we wanted to do during the game. I thank the boys for the momentum that they gathered to cancel the goal.
Your take on the game?
Yes, we gave him maybe should I say a cheap or an easy goal, which didn't help our confidence, and I think that also helped our opponents to come in and feel like he can also play. So this is something I think didn't go well for us this time.
You and the playing body, are you disappointed at the results?
Yes, we are disappointed because we were better. We looked good throughout the 90 minutes. And as I said, mistakes do happen. And that didn't help us this afternoon. But we pick up the wrongs and we go again. It's a tough game. And we pass through. It's not easy. We just started. And I know the staff too are doing all they can to make sure we get to know each other. There are new ones which the staff are doing their best to get a good team in the future.
Coach, 2 games, 1 point. Could it have been better?
Yeah, it's really bad, but there's more room to improve. We know that we lost in Ghana at away with a similar team, and this afternoon we drew with the Olympics. For we as a folk, we are not happy about the performance now and the point that we have. So we need to work extra hard so that we can get more points for the club.
You lost your striker, your son, in the first half. What really happened to him?
Yeah, I think he had a thigh injury that time, so that's what I saw. But I'll talk to the team doctors and find out what really happened.
My question goes to Glasgow. Today you have the national one of the coach. Compared to last season, would I say because lack of preseason last season that affected it, or this season, a wonderful preseason making the best?
Yes, every player needs a good preseason. So I would say yes, it has really helped. I'm hoping to keep it up, and also with the team, I know we will get a better.
Okay, finally, coach, were you disappointed in the cheap goal that came? Were you disappointed?
Yeah, that's the nature of game. Sometimes this thing needs to happen, but all that we have to give them confidence. So what set things happen again, they can correct it or they can put it away.
And lastly, there's fitness of Inku, former Blasters player. How do you think about his former Blasters player?
Yeah,
Inku. His fitness level. Is it okay or is it?
Yeah, it's okay, but there's one or two things. I think we need to work more on him because since we started the preseason, he was on top. But we have to make him let him rest a bit. I think it also he has really the raise on because he was the first person who picked to that, and now we have seen that during his play he needs a lot of rest.
Coach, were there any fears ahead of this game? Because you have lost against Olympics twice, and this was the 3rd match. In fact, the 3rd match you were not able to play for some reasons. Were there any fears coming to this game?
Not at all. We do our normal thing. We don't care what will happen. This is a game, and all the 3 points are very necessary, not Olympics alone. If you play with the instructional and get 3 points, it's the same 3 points.
And when you say Olympics is a team that you can't beat, it's hard for you to beat.
Not. I can beat Olympics.
Alright, so from the blast of the whistle, I realized most of your teammates were falling. What is your honest assess of this particular pitch?
Yes, it worked very smoothly. Well, we started. I don't know because it's rained a little bit where we were. I don't know if it's rained here too, but the field was very slippery. I experienced it too. very, very, very strict.
Do you think from your point, the authorities should work on the pitch?
Well, yes, we need good pitches here to see good football, to see quality in the league. Yes, we do need a better pitch. We can do better.
Coach, boys and for the man who in the first department of the game. And I watch now football is in Sanka. We ban here bar top and anyway I'm on to the equalizer.
Ban a bad top.
Like nobody was not in the first department, no to me receiving balls. Send a bit to my pen 1v1. But in the second half, in Bass and my house, more control of the game.
Yeah, first, I don't know, we complaining about the pitch. Both teams will be on what you unexpected days on what you but it got to a time now. The cashier man say, on see Emra, Monday, on play free will with Awako. Awako will do that work for him to play that way. I think say, and also as a boy. Because we have to read the opponent before you apply anything for
Coach, you will agree with me that Junior Kaba was sort of a game changer for you this afternoon.
Yeah.
What actually delayed his coming into the game?
Yeah, that's the tactics that we wanted to deploy during this game. That's why we keep him at the bench, because we know that when it comes, we change the game
Coach, in the first hours or the first 15 minutes of the game, you could see that your forward lines, they were always with the center backs of Olympics, which made it impossible or difficult for the midfielders to give them passes, that penetrative passes. You could see that when a free bander went to the flanks, he had that chance with the pass to strike that shot. What are you going to do about this particular thing? And my second question is, do you think it's time for Junior Kaba to start games?
Depends how we approach the game, depends the type of game that we are going to play. Because the Junior Kaba is very difficult for I and Kaba to understand each other in terms of communication. So we want him to study how we play. So when they got it, I think that it will be fantastic. And the second one is what? You said the attackers are giving themselves to the opponent defenders.
Yes.
Yeah, we wanted the midfielders to push forward so that they keep the opponent defenders. So the midfielders will use the penetration passes or finding the spaces to give them passes. But quite unfortunately, they were falling down and so that's caused us.
Coach, question.
2 games, you have kept faith in every reaction. Is he your number one now? And one is to return.
Yeah, I can't answer that question, sorry.
Why?
Hello, Coach.
Because I can't answer.
Hello, Coach. Good afternoon. Good evening. How do you sum up Kennedy Adams' debut today?
Yeah, fantastic. Because playing as a folk with the first match, and he did well. He played perfectly, but we wish him to do much better than this.
Coach, do you think your side went the better side today? For the game we watched?
Yeah, because we were down, and look at the enthusiasm and how the boys played. Yeah. Though we share the points, we were playing well, we share the points, but I love their fighting spirit. If they keep on like that, I think it will help the team.
Coach, please, will you accept that you get your decision wrong by starting than you got it in the first half?
No.
Why? Because
Why do you ask that question?
Put in say or bread in the first half of the game. Of the ball and no game. I said maybe our team feature when
Yeah, before a coach can use a player during the match, we train, we practice, and we know what he can do. Maybe he can do good at the training and do during the match, hence it can fall down. But that doesn't mean that it's a wrong decision. It's not a wrong decision. He did well. He worked for a time that we have to change him to bring another person, another screen to other. That helps us.
Coach, Junior Kaba, one thing to me communicate.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is, one guy on English, our English in Kakra, French. but on team what they call it, Lawali, and then Yasan, and so Etikakra. But you see, they are from different country, and they are all, the two of them are attackers. And sometimes you may feel that what you are, Yasan is telling him is the different, right? You have that perception, so we are trying to for him to understand that he's now starting speaking English smoothly.
Coach, Coach.
Thank you. Thank you. I think it's over.
Right.